Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach E vlog. This is not Blue Surfer behind us.
This is actually a GT.
Yay! So today we are at the Denver Auto Show. We're going to see what else they have besides a Mach E GT. So let's go.
Yeah, hey, that's my line. Let's go.
But I haven't seen anybody to ask questions, but if you have any questions, I can answer them probably.
You like it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
What's a mile range?
Ours is about 270. Around town, I get about 320 miles of range. Going like on I-70, 75 miles an hour, it's about 250 miles of range.
Wow, that's good.
And the car maps it out for you, so it'll say that like we were going to, we took ours on a road trip to San Diego and back.
Yeah.
So we map it out and it says like stopping Glenwood Springs for 13 minutes and
Wow.
it gets you right to the charger. Yeah,
That's
it
great.
makes it, like I was worried about it before we got it, but it's been super easy.
And do they have the model that you have around here somewhere?
No, mine is like, it looks almost exactly the same, except this is all blue. I actually have this exact color, or we have this.
I love the blue.
Likewise.
Changed the front a little bit. Our mirrors are blue, but and then of course different wheels. The difference between the first edition that I have and this one has a bigger motor up front and different suspension, different brakes, but otherwise it's fairly similar.
You want to wave?
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you. No, unfortunately.
What's its range?
So this one's GT, it's about 250.
It's about
Actually, it's performance, it's like 240. Ours is 270. And it's still pretty quick. Ours is 4.8 seconds. Tells you like you have 160 miles of range. Your charging station is 120 miles away.
That's good.
It is like you'll see it go up and down.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, we have questions.
Perfect.
Yay! Let's go. Okay. Cool.
My name's Katie.
Thank you so much for having us and taking us around. I can't
Let me
wait.
know when you guys are ready.
So ready. Are you ready?
So we are in the Wrangler 392. This is actually the first time since 1981 that Jeep has had a V8 in a Wrangler. And so that's new for this year. We're pretty excited about it. And this is a Rubicon 392, so you can electronically disconnect your sway bar. It gives you about 20% more travel in your suspension. And that's why the tires stay on the ground there.
We're sideways.
Yes. We have 10.8 inches of ground clearance. Makes it easy to crawl right out the stairs. And so the 392 has 450 horsepower and torque. It goes 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. We've also added an electric Wrangler option too.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
You can get up to 21 miles all electric, or you get 49 miles to the gallon hybrid, which is unheard of for a Wrangler. You guys look on the the 8.4-inch touchscreen up here. You'll see the different angles that we got. We're sitting at about a 25-degree angle.
That's crazy.
Yep, and that helps with that sway bar being disconnected. All 4 tires stay on the ground. And then we're going to finish this off with our 30-degree traction hill.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
You'll see the angle here.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Are we gonna fall over backwards? what even is this? No. Oh, that's so fun.
The color's Hydro Blue. I love this color.
Hydro Blue, I love
almost
it.
matches your hair.
Oh my God, well our car is Grabber Blue, so we're kind of in that blue family. We love it.
Well, thank you guys for riding with me today.
Thank you
Enjoy the
so
rest
much.
of your afternoon.
You too.
Have a lovely day.
Yes, I did.
You did? That's awesome. Hi.
Big blue horse.
Yeah. Yeah, we got sucked in.
Where have you all charged the most on these road trips? One question. Yes. 2, what made you say Mach E was it versus Tesla?
Most of the time on the road trips, the car maps it up for you.
Oh my goodness, we're in the Ioniq 5. I am so excited. I can't help myself. I'm trying it again, just because. Because it's pretty and I like it. Actually, this looks really nice in black, doesn't it? Oh, I like it. I really like it. I can't remember how to make things move. Hold, please.
It might be off.
No, it's, where is it? Oh, is that my car?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so upright.
And look at the view.
Oh, it's boxy.
Yeah, it feels
you can
very
see
much.
everything.
This is Skyler McKinley from AAA Colorado, and he was just telling me about this new vehicle that's in their lineup. You want to tell us some more details about it?
Yeah, so Colorado committed to electric vehicles on the AAA side back in 2015. That's when we first rolled out the nation's first dedicated charging truck for electric vehicles. Of course, there are a lot more electric vehicles on the road now. The technology's changed. So new this year, we've updated the truck. It's got a brand new wrap. It's got new charging technology in it. It used to take up the entire bed just to have a charger in the back.
Yeah.
Now we can run regular service calls with this vehicle, in addition to carrying every possible adapter for every make and model on the EV side and traditional auto fix tools if somebody calls us and we can dispatch this truck. So
That's very
as
cool.
Coloradans continue to choose electric vehicles, we're hoping they'll continue to choose safety, security, and peace of mind through AAA just because we can help them out.
And this, so like if you are a AAA member, your roadside assistance now includes charging emergency services.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So just like an internal combustion engine might run out of gas, in the unlikely event that an electric vehicle user runs out of charge, we can dispatch this truck anywhere in the front range, get you juiced up so you won't need a tow. In the event there's something else wrong with your vehicle, we can of course put it on one of our trucks and take you to a service station of your choice. And if there's, for any reason, a wait for this vehicle, we can still continue to tow an electric vehicle to a charging point. By the way, all publicly available chargers are now available on the AAA app. So if you fire that up, you can, just like you would find a fuel station, you can find a place to charge your car.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing details. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're excited.
And this is AAA Colorado. I'm assuming that other AAAs around the nation are going to copy you guys.
Yeah, so we were the first, and now with this new model, this new wrap, this new charger, there's a number of other AAA entities, including Florida, outside of Illinois, and the Carolinas, also now trying out this technology because everyone across the country is intrigued by electric cars.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Won't work for you?
no. You see? Well, we're standing outside the XL Energy booth here. We actually were able to sit in on their training recently through Drive Clean Colorado, and they're doing some really cool things to help people get into EVs. So they have a whole garage set up here. You can check out different charging options, and they have a whole bunch of EVs right in front of it.
And tomorrow, which we're not going to be here, they're doing rides in EVs. They have a Polestar 2, ID4. They have the Ioniq 5, but you can't ride in that yet. So lots of cool cars to ride in. And as Liv was saying, they have a lot of cool programs for people here in Colorado. Check with your energy provider. You never know. They may have some very good rebates. So Excel, they're doing rebates on the charging stations. They're also doing charging station rentals if you need to look into that. And they are, for the first time, they're doing rebates on used EVs. So that's very cool. And that is income qualified. So they're trying to help people get into EVs that otherwise wouldn't be able to. So lots of cool programs like that are popping up around the country. Excel, of course, is here in Colorado, but they have big divisions in Minnesota and other states. But check with your energy provider. You might find a monetary surprise.
Yeah, and we of course are standing in front of the carbonized gray, I believe, Mach E here. I haven't
It's a
seen the
first
dark
edition.
matter. Ooh, really cool to see this here. And as you can see, there's a lot of attention going on. So hopefully they'll be doing drives in that too. That would be cool.
Yeah.
But we will carry on looking around and see what else there is to see.
Yes, and get something to drink. It's hot.
Yeah. So I just sat down in the 2022 Nissan Leaf. Patrick is strolling around the car. I was really excited to see this at the Denver Auto Show. It's my first time sitting in a Leaf, and I am bummed. I didn't realize that there was this big console like the Polestar and like the Volvo that we tried. I didn't realize it was this huge console, so it's really invasive as a cross-leg driver. I wonder if anyone who has a bigger body type or anything like that, or just likes a little more room in the cabin, if you guys find this to be invasive too. It's not that the 2022 Nissan Leaf is an option for me necessarily, but there's so many used Leafs on the market. I feel like I should say Leafs. There's so many used Leafs on the market, so an older Leaf is definitely something that I would consider. So I'm gonna see if this huge console that's kind of invasive for me with my weird setup is present in the older Leafs. Like, I think the 2017 Leaf is pretty affordable for what I would consider affordable kind of used car. So I don't know, fingers crossed that doesn't have this. Oh, it's very nice otherwise, though. It feels very plush. I'm surprised. Bummer, though, that the 2022 Nissan Leaf has a CHAdeMO charger. So I don't mind getting a used Leaf with a CHAdeMO, especially in that we have a Mach E, we have a charger at home. Our alternative vehicle would not be for road trips, it would be for city driving. So I wouldn't mind investing in a CHAdeMO in a used vehicle, but I don't feel comfortable with getting that in a 2022 vehicle. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of this car because this is a really popular area. How cool is this? Check this out. There are so many people here to check out these cool EVs, so I'm gonna get out of this car and let them check this out too. Bye! I just think it's funny that I got out the Leaf and I'm looking for Patrick, and of course he's at the Mach E telling people about it.
That's even gonna be better.
At home, it's like charging during the day. So the truck is like this big. Up front, it's the bright blue one of these.
Patrick can't go near a Mach E without helping someone out, so he's still there helping someone, and it's pretty cool to watch. But I am now sitting inside the 2022 Kia Niro EV, and we actually test drove, I think it might have been the 2021, back when our Mach E was in the shop. We went to an Earth Month event at Kia, and we got to drive the Kia Niro. Well, actually, Patrick did. It was really icy on the road, and I'm not too great at ice, so I was not comfortable with that. But I'm kind of thinking I should go test drive one because I'm sitting in it now, and it's actually quite a comfortable cabin. It doesn't have this big console, and I'm feeling like there are a lot of vehicles that have that. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll show. But basically kind of an invasive thing in my case because I drive with my left leg crossed over, so my right leg is sort of sticking out. This is actually a really comfortable cabin, and I feel like I should give it a try. The only thing that really put me off of this vehicle is that I feel like it's priced too high. This is almost $43,000 at the spec that it is. I'm not entirely sure if it's fully spec'd out, but just looking at the label quickly. I found at the time, even when we test drove it, that it is too expensive, in my opinion, for this vehicle compared to what's currently on the market. Like now, because we have a Mach E, that's base level for us, so everything else is sort of compared to it. So compared to the Mach E, the Kia Niro feels too expensive, basically. Because you can also get a VW ID4 for that, in which case I'd pick the VW ID4. Especially, I mean, you get the free charging in Electrify America, which actually isn't that big of a deal if you have a charger at home. If you don't, it's a huge deal, but it is still a deal. Like, you're getting something. And so apples for apples, this one's at the bottom, then the VW ID4, then the Mach E. I mean, there are a lot of other EVs though, so let's go take a look at some more.
So we're here with Win Marion. That's not his name. What is your name?
Dan Blanchard.
Dan Blanchard. And they make commercial EV installation, or they do commercial EV
Yeah, so
charging?
primarily we do commercial electric vehicle charger installation. We do it from the very ground up. So when you go in and you need to work with Excel and get your electric service upgraded, we help upgrade the service. We do all the installation underground, above ground, all the way to get your chargers operating for customers or for your own personal use.
So where are you guys doing these installs? Apartment buildings, office buildings, or?
All of the above. So we work with level 2 and level 3 chargers. So we put level 2 chargers mostly in kind of, homes and not in front of homes, but in front of buildings or office locations. Anywhere level 2 makes the most sense, right? Anywhere you're going to spend a couple hours, makes sense to use level 2. But then we also work with a couple dealerships that are putting in level 3 chargers. And so we're working with the dealerships, Toyota, all the different dealerships that are needing chargers. We're out there putting them in for them.
And I'm assuming business is good as EVs are hitting the market?
It has been pretty crazy. I mean, it's one of those things where we've got so much demand in getting chargers that we're backlogged right now trying to catch up. So it's a good problem to have. Of course, we love to take care of our customers, so it sucks that we can't get our customer up to speed a lot faster, but we're doing our best to make sure we get them up to speed as fast as possible.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
we have a Mach E that's on our channel, but we are glad to see more and more chargers, and I love seeing the Mach E. I turned British for a second.
There you
Back
go.
here.
Yeah, no, funny story, we had talked about getting it done. We finally decided on the wrap design, and the car showed up wrapped at 8 o'clock last night, so we
perfect.
were right on the right cusp of time and getting it done.
I don't know if you've seen it. We'll put a video clip, but like I just love the hood with the honeycomb effect. So, anyways,
Yeah.
But very very cool what you guys are doing, and anything new and exciting.
I would say there's a lot of really new things coming in the near future. ABB is, I think, one of the leaders in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, they have the Mach E, Formula E. That's where they do all their testing for all their chargers, which is nowhere better than testing on the racetrack, right? So I
Very
think
cool.
ABB's got a lot of really cool things coming. This is actually one of their newer chargers, able to charge 2 cars at once or 1 car at double speed. So
Nice.
gives you the best of both worlds.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
And
I appreciate you guys
stay
stopping by.
cool out here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hot.
All right.
Me
Thanks.
too. Thank you. This one, they've actually upsized the cable to do 200 amps. So there's no cooling in this charger.
Okay.
But you get basically these modules in here are 30 kilowatts per module. And what will happen is this charger is actually upgradable. So I can buy it as a 94, and then I can add 1 module and it'd be a 124.
Okay.
I can add 2 modules and it goes to a 184. So
Very cool.
fit and finish, talk about future-proof solution. You can really upgrade this unit for a long time. And then each of these, if you have a power module failure, a couple screws, you pull it out, plug in your command, do a little bit of programming on it to give it a new address. But ultimately, this is how they function. When your car will not allow it to charge over because of temperature sensors, it'll basically revert down to one of these.
One of those. Yeah. Okay.
In some cases, it'll still run 2. It just depends on the communication with the car. and
Right.
The car's with the chargers.
Nice.
I'm Liv. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Sterling.
you. Yes.
So this is your Patrick. This is your 3D printed car.
Yes, a 3D printed Lamborghini Aventador.
This is amazing. What do you do? What inspired you to do this?
Well, I'm a physicist, but the inspiration came from my son. We actually play Forza Horizon on the Xbox, and so we always jump into the Aventador virtually, right? And so he said to me one day, "Hey, could we build something like this?" Because he knows I'm a car guy, right? And I love supercars. So I was like, "Sure, why not? Let's do it."
Wow.
And so we started on this project.
That is Father of the Year material right there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but that's
Pretty sure
not
I'm
true.
happy. That's pretty amazing, though. I actually work in medical 3D printing. But yet I am so floored at what you have accomplished. What kind of printers do you have?
I have Queedy printer. It's from an Amazon printer.
Wow.
Yeah, and you just
Wow.
print small parts and then glue them all together into a panel, and then you take that panel and you encapsulate it in carbon fiber, and then you put it on the car.
What do you use to glue it together?
The individual parts we use epoxy to glue together,
Cool.
and then for the carbon fiber we put it all in a vacuum bag and crush it all down, and then we feed epoxy in one side and saturate everything with epoxy.
So you are certainly a physicist.
Yes.
You are on top of this stuff. So this right here, this carbon fiber, may I touch it?
Yeah, please.
So this is
This
how
is
many
carbon
pieces
fiber.
do you think it is in here?
In here it's probably about 3 or 4.
Wow.
In here
This
it's
is-
probably about 10 or 20.
Wow, that is absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, this is the most phenomenal work. I can't even.
And it runs and drives.
What?
Yep. So it's got an LS1 as an engine.
Wow.
It's got cantilevered F1 suspension in the back and the front. It's got a Lamborghini Aventador interior.
Wow. Okay. How fast can it go?
Right now, about 40 miles an hour.
That's amazing.
I'm taking it slow.
Yeah. You don't want it to all crumple.
No, I don't want. I got to wait for parts to fall off, and then figure out what needs fixing.
That's fair.
More glue.
That's fair. I mean, even thinking about the carbon fiber bikes, that if they get one ding, you won't know if the frame is totally messed up. So
this frame is actually stainless steel or steel.
Oh wow!
So it's got an entire steel frame underneath it.
Wow!
And that's for safety.
Okay, that's
that so we built a tubular frame underneath all of this that we designed and built ourselves.
So how old is your son?
He's now 13.
Has he driven this?
No.
But is this his car? Like
no.
16? No.
He'll get to learn how to drive a stick because it's a manual.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how much money do you think this car has cost you?
I have about 30 into it.
Wow, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What would this go for?
I think this particular model would be somewhere around $750.
Wow, that's some cost savings right there.
Don't ask me how many hours I have into it.
I know. Yeah, that definitely amounts to the same cost.
Yeah.
And did you design the fans, or was this something like you
I use a 10th scale model that I found and some calipers, and then loaded that into CAD software. And then we tweaked it a little bit to add our own flair to some of the panels and whatnot. We also made it a wide body, so it's about 4 inches wider in the rear, and then it's 2 inches wider in the front. And then we add little elements like, this little wing down here on the rocker is from a Centenario, which is, a multi-million-dollar Lamborghini. We just thought it looked cool. So we just print it out and try it and see how it looks. But that's the thing you can do with 3D printing is you can try things, and if it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I mean, absolutely incredible. Well done. Thank you so much for bringing this here and for sharing this.
Well, thanks for coming by.
Yeah. That is it. We are on our way home after I almost said LA Auto Show, the Denver Auto Show.
Yes, we may go to the LA Auto Show. Should we? It's in November. Should we go to the LA Auto Show? Let us know.
What do you think? Should we go? Please say yes, because we're kind of planning it anyways. This was super fun. It was outdoors. I mean, the LA Auto Show was the first auto show I went to, and that was indoors. So this is the only experience I have with outdoors. It seems like where cars are supposed to be.
Yeah, and you don't have the fake lighting, sort of making the cars look fake.
Extra shiny
so
and
it was
beautiful.
nice seeing them out in the sun.
Yeah. On that note, though, it was extremely toasty. It's 91 right now, and there wasn't much shade, so it was really warm. I do have to say that it was quite nice getting into the car with the sunshade on. We haven't taken it off yet, and just having like a dark car, like a dark interior after all the brightness. That was kind of nice. Yeah.
Like we said in the previous video about the sunshade, is like I don't think we would use it often, but something like that where the car's going to be parked out in the hot sun for hours and hours is nice to have it. But
yeah, we had a great time at the event. There was some really, really cool EVs, including a GT that I wish we could have sat in.
Yeah.
But we got some good footage. We had a great time. Let us know what you think, and if you had fun with us too.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and I know you're subscribed, so I won't say that, but if you're not, then you should. And of course, always give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends or wherever.
You seem like we should get you out of the sun right now.
I'm melting. No, it feels cool. The AC's working great. I'm just thirsty.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like spending $5 for water.
No, it's been a long couple of days in the sun, so we're going to head out. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And just remember, whatever you drive, enjoy the ride. Bye.